G'day YouTube, back again with another precious metals video. So today I'll be doing an unboxing of my latest parcel of silver. So I want to start talking about my experience of stacking foreign bullion coins down here in Oz. So don't get me wrong, you can buy foreign silver and gold bullion here in Australia. However, the main issues are the premium and ranges. So you can usually buy the classics like the American Silver Eagle, the Britannica from the Royal Mint, Canadian Maples as well. Now, this is the 2020 Royal Arms coin from the Royal Mint. It's an example of, a foreign coin from the Royal Mint, which is not too foreign, considering the history with Australia and the UK, but hard to come across. First time actually seeing this from the dealers as well. So when this came up online, I grabbed a few just as part of my collection. Because it's a pretty sweet looking coin as well, and I just can't go past a nice new looking coin. Interestingly, Britannica's really easy to come by. However, this one just first time seeing it this year, so another one of the struggles stacking down under is the range. But the biggest thing with foreign coins is the premium, and as mentioned, just the accessibility to them. It's not too surprising considering Australia, literally on the other side of the world, to most of the other major established mints. You're going to have bullion dealers needing to cover their margins of shipping costs and other expenses. So, but hopefully, with the increased interest in the precious metals market, we'll see more ranges of bullion, increasing in Australia, and hopefully the dealers won't go too hard on premiums. So I'm just going to start getting into this box from one of the dealers that I go to quite regularly. Now, I quite like these guys because they take a lot of care to get the to get your bullion to you. This is just one of the security features. Just you are paying decent money for this, so any extra level of care that they do put into it, does help. Alrighty, it's under there for now. So solid layer of bubble wrap. Let's see what comes out first. Alrighty, so here we have two coins from the Queen's Beast collection from the Royal Mint. Now, these are actually my first two 2-ounce coins. Now, with most foreign bullion, I grabbed them since it was actually one of the first places in Australia that I found them at a pretty decent cost as well. The premiums weren't too bad since I got them at the dip. Now, I did contemplate whether I should get others as well. However, I just could not look past the artwork of these pieces. They just look quite stunning. I didn't know how I'd feel about 2-ounce coins, but I'm actually quite happy. They're not as bulky or chunky as I thought they would be. Yeah, so it's some pretty sweet stuff going on. Now, this is obviously a series, so I do intend to keep collecting them moving forward. I'm not sure if I'll go out of my way to try to collect the previous ones, but who knows what will sort of come about through time. Now, okay, now here we have the classic and definitely one of the most famous coins from what I've read anyway, the 2020 American Silver Eagle. So now the plan was to buy some 10-ounce bars. With the drop in prices, like the price got as close to spot as I'd seen, and this has not happened over the last couple of months. So I was like, all right, I'll grab some 10-ounce bars. But from one of the dealers I regularly buy from, I managed to get each of these at 41 Australian dollars, so that's just under 29 USD. And now this is the cheapest I've seen them yet. And the cost was basically on par with most other 1 ounce silver bullion coins on the market here in Australia. So I don't know how some of the stackers in America, in the States, might think of these costs, but definitely down under here in Australia, this is probably the best I've actually seen them. The closest price I saw this, was some buyback ones, which were going for about 45 AUD. And the normal range for these eagles in Australia are closer to 48 to $50 Australian dollars, depending on the dealer. So again, really couldn't look past a good deal on some classic coins that I really did want to expand in my collection. So, like, big part of my strategy is always being on the lookout for deals, especially when the prices drop. There's not always going to be a good deal, but you're not going to know until you look. So I'm always, there's a few dealers that I've identified through a lot of research, and I'm a big advocate of, like, with any investment that you're doing, you're putting your hard-earned money into it. Do the research. I believe it will be a major component to success, and you just won't feel like you've missed out on something. From this point onwards, I most probably will stay on course with my precious metal strategy for the moment, which focuses on 10 ounce bars and buyback bars and coins. Should new collections come about, I probably will grab a few, seeing they fly off the shelves so quick here. And I think that's definitely, reflects the current state of the market and interest in, people wanting to invest in precious metals and secure their wealth, just with all the uncertainty that we're seeing in the global financial markets. So as I mentioned in my previous videos, I'm not too fussed with the current premiums. Stacking metals for me is a very long-term investment and a safe way to physically secure my wealth. However, I don't know how long it may take, but confident enough we are nearing a period where current premiums will eventually be recouped. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing, guys. Please follow and like, and most importantly, let me know in the comments if you found it hard to get your hands on certain coins from foreign mints through this time. Cheers.